Nick, you buying into this? I mean, we don't know your true feelings on LeBron, but is Kyrie a better passer at least without LeBron James?
I mean, we've never seen any evidence of it. I mean, Kyrie Irving had plenty of opportunities.
High school? No.
Just a little bit of time at Duke? No. The 3 years before LeBron got there, the 25-plus games he played without LeBron since LeBron got there. Like, listen, Kyrie Irving is who he is. That is a fantastic offensive player because he is, in my opinion, the best ball handler the league's ever seen. Rest in peace, Pistol Pete, but Kyrie better. And as good of a below-the-rim finisher, putting English and spin on the ball, as I've ever seen, certainly is in the league right now. That is who he is. But there's a myth going around that Kyrie, he didn't have opportunities to shine, playing sidekick to LeBron James. There's a really cool stat in the NBA. It's called usage rate. Just means what's the percentage of your team's possessions that you use per game. Not surprisingly, first in the NBA in usage rate last year was Russell Westbrook.
Yes.
Makes sense. He had the ball in his hands the whole time. James Harden is top 5 in that stat. Last year, Kyrie Irving finished 10th in usage rate. You know who didn't finish in the top 10? LeBron James. Last year, Kyrie used more Cavs possessions than LeBron did. The idea that LeBron was like holding back this all of a sudden he's going to be Magic Johnson 2.0, that doesn't exist. Kyrie's still fantastic, but that's just recreating history here.
Yeah, he's not a fantastic passer. He's not a fantastic defender.
No.
Now, so Danny Ainge, he made up a couple things there. And then also, he's going to be a better defender in Brad Stevens' defense. Well, how's that going to happen? They don't have no big man to protect the rim. Like, how's that going to happen? So if you're an educated basketball fan, you can be like Danny Ainge. You're full of it. You just made these things up. He is an unbelievable scorer.
Unbelievable.
Like, unbelievable scorer. But even if you're going to put more responsibility on as a point guard, you know what that is, Nick? That's more taxing on his legs. You know what he's had problems with the last 5 years? His legs and his overall durability. Being a point guard and bringing the ball up every time is more taxing on your lower body. So that part he didn't put into the equation.
And I'm old enough to have watched the Celtics last season. And since when is the Celtics point guard this big distributor? Wasn't the point guard for the Celtics last year Isaiah Thomas?
Yes.
Who finished second in the league in scoring and finished 15th in the league in assists? I mean, I'm looking at it right here. I mean, now, 15th in assists was ahead of Kyrie at 17th in assists, but it was 5.9 to 5.8. That Celtics point guard's not asked to go out there and just distribute the ball.
Well, we talked about this level of insecurity that might be draped upon Kyrie Irving right now, walking into Boston, and now suddenly all the pressure... and the lights and the fanfare, the pressure. It's all on this guy right now to be the man. So maybe Danny Ainge has to come out and say, dude, listen, maybe you're a better passer now without LeBron. You're going to be fine. Like, a lot of this is optics to get this guy ready to be the best that he can be on the court for the Boston Celtics.
Ask Danny Ainge how good he was without Larry Bird and all those other great
Danny
players.
Ainge was great. Number 44 was fantastic. That terrible example, CC, the worst.
You know how you typically know you were brought somewhere to be a star? When they have the press conference announcing you, you get to do it by yourself. Like I saw next to Kyrie, a 6'8" white dude, they signed him Gordon Hayward. They didn't sign him the same day.
No.
They didn't trade for him. No. They signed him weeks ago. And they waited. Like, we'll do this joint press conference. We got them both here now. So the idea, and I mean, last I checked, and I think Kyrie's better than Hayward, but All-NBA voters said he's not. Gordon Hayward had more votes for the All-NBA team than Kyrie Irving did. I just want people to be honest about what Kyrie Irving is. And I am not hating on the guy. I've told this story. I like Kyrie Irving so much, I walked up to someone at the NBA Finals. Chris is talking to a man at the NBA Finals. Older black gentleman. I thought I recognized him. I thought he was a former
boxer. I don't know
boxer.
all black guys.
Well, you knew him. You guys are talking. You guys walk away, and I'm like, who was that? He's like, that's Kyrie Irving's dad. And I'm like, give me a second, Chris. I walk over. I'm like, sir, I just want to let you know what an impressive young man I think your son is.
That's your fault for trying to make all my friends your friends.
Hold on. The guy, so I'm congratulating him on an impressive young man his son, Kyrie Irving, is. He looks me in the eye, he goes, thank you so much. He's getting some chips right now. He'll be back in a minute. That wasn't Kyrie Irving's dad. It's just some dude. Chris thought it was Kyrie Irving's dad, so I like Kyrie Irving so much, I'm complimenting strangers on his poise. Like that, but
God,
he is the
that's on
basketball.
you, and that's on you.
Oh,
I can't with the two of you going out by yourselves at night. Like,
but it doesn't change who he is.
Yeah.
A guy who was 17th in the league in assists per game and 30th in the league in assist rate last year, despite being 10th in usage rate. He's not a distributor. And if you bring in Kyrie Irving to be a distributor, you are not using his best talents to your team's benefit.
YouTube, Uncle Drew.
Mm-hmm.
Watch the commercial for a soft drink. Watch how it's made. All right? That's who Kyrie Irving is. Well, young or old, he is a dribbling, scoring machine. And it's hard to score and pass. It's hard to dribble and pass.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from First Things First, or go watch a few segments from some of our other great shows on FS1.